got some little hand. I use some, like I said, those potions. What, identification, town portal. They're pretty much the only two scrolls here. Or you talk about other games. Hold on. That away. Because, yeah, I pretty much... Oh, hey, stop that. I pretty much use mana like crazy. I end up using rejuvenation like crazy. Like, I do use scrolls when I'm out and about. If I find them, I'll use them. But generally speaking, like, I generally don't kind of go out of my way to buy them. I used to use a lot of, like, the little potions, like, you know, the stamina and storing and other stuff. I used to kind of, like, if I had them on me and I was out and about and I got affected, I'd use them. But I don't find that the effects last that long, and I don't know if it's just this, like, version of it or what. Like, you know, Resurrected, I mean. Because, like, whenever I get hit with an effect, it's kind of gone within a moment. Like, I don't really need to go out of my way to use a thawing or a stamina potion or anything like that. I sometimes drink those just for the fucking hell of it. Like, they sell for 12, but I don't really need to keep them. Not really. Let's put that over for a good potion. I will buy one now. I'm not walking down to Kane for one thing. Like, stop that. Backing out. I hate it when I accidentally put them on the top. Oh, I had one. Of course I had one. I need to get me some more mana, but I've got that shit in my inventory. I do need a scroll from you, though. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to buy it. I could wait until I'm, like, down to 4. But I'd rather not. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What have we got? Need another one of these. At least 2 of them. Some normal potions. I'm starting to get a little bit of a gap back in here. Yeah. Alright. Move that back up. So I kind of got a row. I'm trying to see if I can keep at least like a row in case I find like maybe one more charm somewhere. But I've got a row of healing, good healing, which, you know, if I've got to fight a boss, they'll be fine. I've got over a row of mana, and I've got almost 2 rows of like replenishment potions, so they should do me fine. Like last time I ran out of them. I've run out of them a few times. But yeah, this thing empties out pretty fast. If I pull all of my charms out of here and then I use up most of my potions and stuff in battle, I end up with like just this little corner of stuff. That's all that's left. So a lot of the consumable stuff that I've got in there, I do actually use in here. Hey Scarlet, thanks for contributing. Yeah. I hope you're doing alright today. You sound lurking, hiding under warm blankets. Grim has evolved into blanket turtle. Thank God, Grim. I don't blame you. It is cold as shit tonight. I don't know if it's the cold or what that's contributing to like my level of tiredness. I understand it's also like the sheer lack of sleep as well. It was getting to a point at one point today where I'm like, do I bother to go to sleep? Like, I was tired, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I just wasn't full asleep tired. And then it got really peaceful. For some reason, a bunch of planes was flying over for ages. Like, as if they were, like, circling over for ages. I don't know what that was about, but it was actually really fucking soothing. I kind of used to grow up near, well, within, like, audible distance at night of, like, a highway. And, like, my grandparents were within audible distance of trains, whole trains. So, yeah, it was always, like, a really soothing kind of peaceful noise in the distance. It's just, like, vehicle ambience. So yeah, when the planes were flying over, I actually started getting sleepy at that point. I'm like, you know what I should do? So I should just like lay here and listen to them and see if I could fall asleep to it. And yeah, eventually I did. That was really nice. But before that, I was thinking that I was not going to properly sleep today. I'm like, can I possibly make all day and then stream, and then try to get enough rest tomorrow for the affiliate anniversary. Oh, I might be near the top if they're getting up against the wall. Be good if it is. I don't want to stay too high up because yeah, it is. Good. All right. Good. Because I was going to say, I don't know how far along here there is. I could go back down and just clear it all out. It's kind of the point, to get like the extra XP of it. The hell is this? Reset Poison Shrine. It looks cool. I touched the thing. No wags are happily circling wolf bush. I'll give it some pats so I can... I doubt that these are the guys that would have summoned from it. I'm nearly out of arrows again, too. Love it. Alright. Well, it looks like I got probably most of this place. I might go for a quick zigzag back down, then I'll run back up. Or whatever. I still haven't... Like, we're on the frozen tundra. So, I've got the waypoint for here. I don't have the waypoint for the next area. I just want to wipe out as much as I can because then I can get extra XP. I kind of need that XP going forwards because I'm not like at the point where I'm just about to level or anything, but I'm still not that far off either. Town scroll. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I missed something.
I can't carry anymore.
Can I? I have something I could identify though. I just don't have a thingy of identification. Put all those in there. I should have enough room to move this over a bit. Yeah. I might do that. There. Alright. About as much space as I can get for the moment. Hold up. That's going to basically fill up my inventory. I'm not really running around to pick up stuff. Obviously, if I happen to, that's great. I mostly just want the XP. Because I am comparatively weak to my level. Because of how I'm putting my stats on purpose. So it does definitely make this really challenging. I doubt there's going to be anything down here for ages, by the way. You've probably got like a minute to like grab yourself a drink or something while I do this. No, that's a normal axe already there. But yeah, I just want to make sure like I miss this. If there are creatures, like here, there's a whole little cluster of them right here. Gets feather to Grim, whack to happily. Grim might potentially be like already blanket turtled, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. Hit back. Hold on. I'm not walking straight back out, straight into one. My arrows are almost gone too. I would have had to have... I've had to swap over before and use... What do you call it? I've had to use like my melee weapons before. Don't need that. I'm gonna keep that because they're too rare. What did we get? It's fire damage, lightning resistance. I don't think Baal ends up using lightning. I mean, it's not going to hurt. What else did it do? Did fire damage. So I initially used to think, I also need to get arrows, that when one of these things said that they did a certain type of damage, that it wouldn't do another kind of damage. But it does. It all stacks. Which is nuts, because I've got fire, lightning, poison.
Can I help you?
And I think cold damage as well. Do you sell arrows? Yeah, you do. I hate that they don't auto-fill that, but that's okay. I used to just keep like a stack of arrows in my stash. And kind of the idea was that whenever I brought home some arrows, I would automatically fill it up and then sell whatever's left. I haven't been doing that this time. I don't really know why. I just haven't been. This hasn't been something I've been doing. Alright, well there's more people in here. As far as I could tell, if I could get back up in here. Yeah, alright. So I hadn't been through here, and this guy's decided in his wisdom to walk out of there, of course. That's alright, I need the bow. You. There we go. Alright. So I kind of skimmed past this area before. Initially my thoughts were, I'm like, oh, I won't have to fight everything again because I've already done this entire section. But when I got to the top and I realized that I had not done this entire section, that I had in fact only done like a part of it, I'm like, fuck, now I've actually I gotta take the time to kind of like go through the whole thing. So that's kind of how it works for me. Move you to there, that way I can fit that. There must be, if you're getting hit with electricity, then there has to be one of those catapults still up there. Which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know whether there could be is like there or something. I don't know, unless they're just like naturally cast if you're like most of the way down here or something. So I always thought once you like defeated the various things, that was it. Like once you get rid of the different catapults and stuff, I thought that stops them. But then again, I never really walked back down. So that probably explains why I thought that.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I've already got quite a lot on me. Look at that town portal. No. I still hate the balloon noise that she makes. It's so weird. Alright. I'm not sure if she actually filled that up. I also... No. Give me that. Can you sell that? Can you sell that? I will need the mana and shit later. I kind of didn't want to get rid of something so heavy mannered. But I don't really have much of a choice. I don't have the room. Even back in my stash, I don't think I've got the room to hold that. But I'll see if I can sell something else, like a rune or something. See what I could do. This is plumb full. If I had have gone and done the cow level, I could have found Wirt's Bell. Then I would have gone into cow level and we wouldn't still have this, I don't think. But I'll have to do that. I kind of want to do that almost before I have to defeat Baal, but I kind of know that when I get closer to Baal and stuff, like I'm going to get cinematics and shit like that too, and I'm like, it's going to be really weird going back to cow level and shit, but I'm going to have multiple soon. Alright, speaking of multiples, I do have multiple runes, I think. No, I don't have duplicates. Alright, if that's the case, then one less health over it. I'd rather have a little bit more stockpiled mana. You just can't buy the good shit. I would have liked to have kept that proper like super bottle one as well, but I kind of sold it without thinking. I could hear a catapult. There we go. Can you throw backwards? That's a question. I bet you can. Alright. So this whole area I probably didn't really go through much. Kind of ran straight past this. I want your XP. I also hate the fact that you kind of can't shoot through the trees. I usually don't have like dislike for a lot of Diablo, but there are a few things that do frustrate me. Like when you've got a tree that's that sparse and you can't shoot through it. It's like, why? Why can't I do that? Move over. That I can hear more over here. I gotta admit, the Frost Nova that freezes them and explodes them, fantastic. It has been really good for these little bastards because they're really, really fast. Their ability to teleport wherever the fuck they want to be. Hey, what? Give you a decoy in there if I can. Can I move this? Yes, but I'm not going to be able to hold War Axe. Fucking hell. Fuck. There's a lot of War Axes up here.
How may I be of help?
I like the fact that we're also over 50% on the disable the progressive spawning as well. I know that we didn't get all the time with that because of the lack of internet the other weekend, but I like the fact that it's still kind of progressing. I wish that she still had that. Oh, I'm gonna say that it's probably gonna be next. Let's stand behind the wall. It's probably gonna end up disabling it by like next Monday or so. Or at least the end of the month. It's gonna probably happen within the time. It also depends too, if everybody keeps like contributing towards it, it will eventually come off. I didn't know they could get out of that once they're in it. I didn't realize that. Let's get you going at a distance. No. I just want to get rid. There we go. I wanted to get it at a distance because that allows me to like stay out of the range of the things attacking me. There we go. They kind of just like keep coming up. It does amaze me that they just seem to know where I fucking am and just come for me. I tried to give you guys a decoy to play with, but I can't apparently summon within rooms that are sealed. So that's a thing. I thought I used to be able to summon within nearby spaces. You know, if you could see into the area, you used to be able to summon into it, or at least that's what I believe used to happen. I guess things might have changed. There's one. I gotta admit, the Frost Nova helps so much. I have like the ability to cast Frost Nova from like one or more of my gear. And that's obviously what keeps happening. Now, I already did kind of around here. I can hear something. There you are. At least I'm wearing happily snuggling wolf flesh. No, use some pat spiking while you like get all snuggly. I do wonder if it snows year round where you are. So I'm like, I remember last year in my winter, I remember you being like really, really warm. Not happily receiving pats. I remember you being like almost overheatedly warm and like having to like lay on the floor and stuff to like cool down. But it sounds lately like you still have snow, so I don't know, like it's getting cold here, and as far as I can tell, most people's areas have got like melted snow. Can I just hit me up with that? Let's see what I can fit in here. I sort of don't even want to take the smaller health potions back, but at the same time, I understand it is additional money. And again, like I said earlier, additional money means that I can kind of like roll the gamble with the gear and have a chance to get something better than what I can find out here. The funny thing with gamble in this game is, for the most part, when you gamble on an item, you're usually only getting about equal to like the best that you probably could get out and about. So most of the time you're not really getting really, really great stuff. Like there is a chance, there's always a chance to get something better than what you've got, but it's usually pretty uncommon. Or it's enhanced defense. As you guys see, I get a lot of enhanced defense stuff because I can't fucking use anything else. I'll just buy one for a moment. I'll go see Kane.
Good evening.
I just love this area so much. What are you roaring about? You got raccoon rage, do you? Going on, Trantha. Again, Splitter War Axe. Use it. Energy. Yeah, I think you got like busy for a little bit there. It's like, I don't know. How you doing, Trantha? I was expressing like the happiness that I didn't have to worry about you unleashing your full like chaos from the computer tomorrow. Because like, yeah, you said that you'll apparently be working. I'm surviving on sunflower seeds and caffeine. I like sunflower seeds. You get like coated sunflower seeds here. You can get like normal sunflower seeds, but I like, there's these chili coated ones. Obviously fucking anything spicy for me, but yeah. There's these chili coated ones that have like this like weird smell and a nice taste. I'm really describing food well. And yeah, from my perspective, I really like munching on those. But then I like sunflower seeds in general. Although, like, I don't think that's really enough. I feel like the effort involved in that would be almost like, for like the level of hungry that you get, I'd almost be inclined to assume that the seeds would go down too. Like, you know, the seed shell thing would go down. It's just fiber. Nobody eat the shells of them. I don't know if like human guts can like decipher, like, what do you call it? Break it down properly. Alright, that should be all the things down this way. And we'll flash back into Happily. I like the salt and pepper ones, but I'm doing a diet with wife started, so she didn't have to do it alone. That's nice. I mean, as long as like you're comfortable throughout it as well. I know you have a hell of an appetite. Does your wife kind of like eat to the same degree that you do? Because like, I've heard you describe some of your meals before and they're pretty solid and hearty for obviously like the heavy work and stuff you do, but I don't know if like your wife also eats like that or not. It's one of those things, I barely fucking eat, so anybody's meal size is generally like too much for me, but Triantha's meal size is like a full-on like athlete kind of level of food. Alright, so we're going to go through the Ancients Way. I'm going to have a swig of my drink for a moment. This area is so pretty. What does it used to look like? Yeah, I was going to say, I remember it just being like a frozen tundra pass. But all the building makes it look so much nicer. Makes it actually look like it's supposed to be something special and important. Like it could have been there in the past, but we just never saw it. I'm fine with it. No, she doesn't. She just wanted to change things up, focus on more healthy eating. Healthy things. That's good. I was assuming that she probably didn't eat to the degree that you do. But yeah. That's pretty cool. You got some, like, interesting things planned in amongst it. Because, like, I always find, because obviously at some point I had to learn how to, like, make a lot of, like, various vegetarian meals and stuff, right? But I used to eat a lot of, like, meat protein kind of meals when I was doing my bodybuilding stuff. And so, like, I'm kind of familiar with, like, a generally healthy diet overall, but when it comes to like new meals and like snacks and stuff, I'm very curious because I'm still kind of learning at this point newer sort of options and stuff. Like the sunflowers is something that I kind of snacked on when I was a kid or a teenager or something, but I never really came back to until I couldn't like eat meat and other stuff. And I find like general like plain nuts and stuff like that kind of, for some reason they upset my stomach. I don't fucking get it. Like almonds are okay. Peanuts are not. I like macadamias, but in small portions. Brazil nuts, I can't eat many of those now for some fucking reason. I don't get it. Being an adult's weird. It's like everything you know and love suddenly just changes one day and you're like, oh, this is normal now. I guess. Might up my evade. This is Jamila when walking or running. I don't get stuff too much when I'm walking or running. But I am eventually going up against Baal, and I'd like to have these be a bit stronger. I also need my critical hit up too, as well. A critical strike for that. Yeah, I don't know. I've come across like, what's some of the things like just. Oh shit! Hello. Let's get you a decoy so it's not me getting hurt. I'm legit trying to think of like snacks and stuff. I still eat a lot, but it's just fewer things. Pretty much a lot of meat and pickles. Man, there ain't nothing wrong with pickles. So one of the things that I'm really bad for at the moment is just snacking on... Oh shit. Just snacking on jalapenos and chili. Like pickled jalapenos and chili. There's this brand that do these like really, really crunchy jalapenos. The way that they brine them up stays super, super crunchy, and I love it. It's just really nice, but it's also like infused with like a fuck ton of spice from like the actual jalapenos and chilies and stuff are hot, but whatever is in the fucking brine is also really hot. Right?
I can't carry
and I'll just stand there with like a fork or something and like scoop out a heap. I'm the only one eating it, and I really do think the shit's too acidic to grow bacteria. Right? So, yeah, I just stand there and like scoop out a heap of fucking jalapenos to snack on sometimes while I'm waiting for something else to like heat up. That's what I snack on. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm hungry for something spicy. I better just go open my jar of fucking pickled jalapenos and just eat these. If I could have access to them in full format, I would. But I don't know if that would, like, screw over the, like, crunchiness of them.
I can't carry anymore.
I think I also have a thing for, like, crunchy textured shit. I've started to notice. Because, like... Oh, we'll put that back. Because, like, I don't mind, like... Oh, what do you call it? Like, snacks for me are kind of like apples or, like, the jalapenos and things. But to be fair, apples are pretty much also, like, a meal for me, too. But, yeah, I kind of prefer crunchy shit.
Afternoon.
I'm probably going to have to get a couple of these identified. That is fire resistance, and it's a small charm, so I'm going to keep it. I can. Just waiting for sleep, snuggling, full push. No. I don't think, like, other shit I used to have for snacks. I know when I was, like, doing my weightlifting and shit, I used to snack on peanut butter and turkey slices on... What are they? Those, like a corn crusket or a rice crusket type thing? Whatever. That's actually not too bad. I know it sounds really gross to have, like, a slice of turkey and, like, peanut butter and shit, but it's actually... You can't taste the turkey. All you taste is, like, a peanut butter, like, crunchy crusket thing. That shit's good for you, though. As long as you don't eat, like, too much of it, because peanut butter contains, like, a decent amount of fat and shit. But, yeah. Sometimes I really have this urge to just put fucking peanut butter on apples. I haven't done it yet, but I'll do it at some point. I feel like it's going to happen whether I want it to or not. I'll just do it one day. I'm going to have to get rid of Rune. Roasted jalapenos and blend them into cream cheese. And crumble bacon and stuff low-carb tortillas with them. Air fry it. See, that sounds amazing. I would have to swap out bacon with, like crunchy roasted duck bits or something for, like, the fattiness. But, that sounds fucking amazing. That is great what I'm doing since I'm shooting for 0 sugar, less than 20 grams carbs a day. Yeah, no, that would be fun for you. I was just mentioning it because, like, not a lot of people actually know that peanut butter can have, like, a decent amount of fat, depending on what you're trying to do. Like, it's not a problem if you're doing shit with muscles, but I think it is a problem if you're eating a lot of it and trying for weight loss, I think. I'm not too sure. I don't personally go the route of trying to diet for weight loss. I've said this before, I don't really subscribe to that kind of logic. I figure if you're going to, like, if you want to eat healthy, eat healthy. If you don't want to eat healthy, do it in moderation, whatever. But, yeah, I kind of don't really go for, like, the, you know, like the fad or crash diets and shit. They damage. I sort of want to get rid of one of these, but I have to get rid of one of the lesser stones, I reckon, like these kind of things. So I've got space. Yeah. Unfortunate, but I'll have to do it.
Afternoon.
I don't know. All the protein and fat, yummy. Well, you know what's really funny is every so often I get, like, spammed out on, like, TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. I found the way with, like, all of these, like, low carb meals and shit, and it's contaminated Nick's viewing as well, like, because we're on the same internet, right? So sometimes it's like, oh, you like this, there's a chance that you might like this, and it's like a